What makes a community proud? Is it the completion of large projects, overflowing businesses, shoulder-to-shoulder tourists on sidewalks, or events that pack an entire city to its capacity? There are so many great Michigan communities in the place we love to just call up north. But for Boyne City, it's always been important to do up north in their own way. When I was hired as Boyne City's city manager almost 20 years ago, the City Commission was very clear in its directive, says Michael Kane. They said, "We don't want to look like other communities in northern Michigan. We want to be the best Boyne City we can be." Main Street gave us the tools to help accomplish that goal, to look at our past, build on it, and go forward. 200 miles to the south is Wayland, a place with businesses nearly as old as the city itself. Wayland is a very close-knit community. So many families have lived here for generations, but it's also growing with new families coming in, says Wayland's Mayor Pro Tem Jennifer Antell. While some small communities might be closed off to new people coming in, Wayland says, "Come enjoy this place we have. We've enjoyed it for years, and we know you will too." The town of Evart is a town of 1,673 people, and many towns this size using population as the only indicator of success might, in an act of desperation, adopt a grow by any means necessary approach to community development. Sometimes we hear, "Why don't we do what that community is doing?" says Alan Bengry, a local business owner and member of Everett's DDA board. Well, it's because we are not that community, and we don't want to look like them. We want to look like us, while continuing to survive and have all the things our people need. We need to have an identity, and it has to be Everett's identity. On the other side of the state is North End, a Detroit neighborhood with front row seats to a place with some of the most explosive growth found anywhere in the country. While growing up here, a woman named Etta Garth saw her neighborhood missing out on the resurgence Detroit was experiencing. Although that's no longer the case, as North End is positioned to ride the rest of Detroit's momentum, Garth wants to make sure that the neighborhood doesn't just grow for the sake of growing. "We wanted to be proactive and not reactive, so we joined the Main Street program," Garth says. Part of its essence is to hold the uniqueness of the community and cultural elements, even though the neighborhood is growing exponentially. We want to make sure that our identity in the North End is not lost. Projects, businesses, tourists, and events are all things a community can and should be proud of. But these things are expressions of a deeper pride, a pride only found deep within a city's bones. There you find the determination that can carry a place through pandemics and recessions, the small spark of an idea that grows into something great, and the passion that sees a community on its last legs and says, "We can make something happen." This is the pride a community has in itself, its culture, people, and identity, and it's this pride that determines a place's future. The Michigan Main Street program wants to help your town, city, or village determine its future. Through training, tools, and resources, the Main Street program is a way for a community to rediscover itself and then create the structure, strategy, and action necessary to put its own unique stamp on the world. For more information, visit www.myplace.org. That's MIPLACE.org.